Thank you very much, and I just want to inform you that today we had a very good and interesting General Affairs Council discussion. First of all, we took a couple of important decisions. First, which is very close to the heart of the Latvian presidency, is a decision to allocate almost €1 billion to advance payments for the to tackle youth unemployment. We believe that this is a very timely and very important agreement because the youth unemployment is of particularly grave concern for many EU member states, and the presidency will do our best to finalize the work with the European Parliament. We also adopted the decision on revised multi-annual financial framework for period 2014-2020, so that the EU budget money that has not been used in 2014 will be available also to support investment for growth and jobs in the years of 2015 and 17. And finally, we also concluded the Stabilization and Association Agreement with Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is an important step in our relations. That's also a good impetus for the government, the new government of the country, to step up the reform process and to get closer to the European Union. We had also the discussion on migration. I informed my colleagues in the General Affairs Council on yesterday's joint meeting of Ministers of Foreign Affairs and Ministers of Interior. I do believe that the proposals of the Commission, and here I want to particularly thank the Commission that has prepared at a very short notice 10 points for deliberations for the ministers and also for the deliberations at the level of the European Council, have been very helpful, and I believe that those proposals are forming a good basis for more comprehensive strategy tackling migration. We actually agreed already yesterday, and I do hope it's going to be reinforced also on Thursday, to work on issue of migration in 3 directions: to stop smugglers, to enhance Triton and Poseidon operations, and of course to enhance our diplomatic efforts with the third countries on this issue. We also discussed the non-paper that has been prepared by the Latvian presidency on interinstitutional agreement on better lawmaking. We had also a good discussion with the Commission, with first Vice President of the Commission, Mr. Timmermans. On that basis of the discussion, we will prepare a formal letter to the Commission, to the first Vice President, outlining the Council's priorities in the upcoming negotiations. That's a better lawmaking, programming, also the other issues. And at our working lunch we discussed the measures that we can take preventing radicalization. That discussion follows the discussion at the level of the European Council and the statement issued in February, and the Council met to discuss fight against terrorism. And I believe the General Affairs Council has been and remains to be a good platform for horizontal discussion, because we all agreed that fighting radicalization, anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim sentiments and also radical views is that this fight needs to be seen in a complex way. We have already had Ministers of Justice and Home Affairs discussing this issue. Ministers of Education had the discussion in March, and they will continue the discussion in May. And I believe that this exchange of views, how to tackle the issue of preventing of radicalization at the European level, will also be a good basis for preparing our report for the European Council in June. Also, there was a very good exchange of national perspectives, national experiences that member states have already had so far in addressing this issue. I'll stop here. Thank you.